Oh, goody.
Alright, what's up everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Mercenaries video. This one is going to be taking a look at the upgrade priority guides for Shaarj. So we got this from the recent event, still ongoing for the next week or so. Got some guides up on that if you need any help getting through it, but we're going to be taking a look at the upgrade priorities for Shaarj. So he's been seeing actually a decent amount of play in PvP so far, and I'm probably going to have a video up on some PvP games with him tomorrow. But in my testing with him so far, for both PvE and PvP, I think there is a pretty clear path you want to be going for upgrading his abilities. So taking a look at that here, Defiled Attack, you want to max this. You want this to go all the way up to rank 5 as soon as possible. I would prioritize maxing this over either of these two abilities. This one is really cool, but especially if you're playing PvP, it is like almost impossible to get this to go off. He just does not live that long, and even if you are using like his skill 2 or N'Zoth's skill 2 to get some refresh going, it just doesn't refresh it quick enough. So that's going to be kind of a meme. I kind of think of it like Kazakus's transform ability, but at least that has actually seen a little bit more PvP play recently. So maybe that will change as the other old gods get added and we have more abilities that reduce their cooldown. Worth noting though, refresh does not work if this is on the bench. So if you have a N'Zoth out and you refresh your old god's abilities, it does not refresh that from the bench. So I would do that one absolutely last because it just is a very fringe ability and it takes a very long time to get online. But Defiled Attack, this ability is incredibly strong, borrowing 10 attack from all friendlies till the end of turn. And then if you kill something, you get to do it again and attack again. Really, really strong. This is one of those abilities where, unlike a lot of other skills where the damage kind of falls off a little bit, borrowing the attack it just scales better. So highly recommend get this one all the way up to level 5 first, and then your next priority is going to be the item number 1 here, Mark of Shaarj, which gives an additional 5 attack from borrowing. So without the item, he's only borrowing 5, and with the item maxed out, you are borrowing 10. And that is kind of the main stuff you want to be focusing on him. I do think there is some potential for this ability as well, and sometimes it can be kind of fringe relevant, and there may even be some different builds that come up later on that try and use him in more of a protector role. But so far, the ones we have seen, it's really more about him stealing a bunch of attack and swinging in for some big damage. So this, I would say, is kind of your third priority in terms of item upgrades. And then the rest you can kind of do at whatever pace you want. I'd probably do Rage Unbound, just in the offhand chance it's ever relevant. But it's really, really unlikely in PvP especially. Maybe in PvE you can get some fun stuff going there. I haven't tested him too much in PvE yet, so we'll have to see. Especially because they do have, some of those abilities, like the treasures that give you that instant refresh. So if you're planning on using him in PvE more, maybe this can be a little bit more worth it. So maybe do that one after you've upgraded these 3 core ones. And then you can do the last 2 items here, kind of in whatever order you want. You can see I haven't even got his heroic yet. I'll actually be putting out a guide for that probably later today. But his other abilities are fine. They aren't necessarily bad or anything. This one is just so strong, at least in the builds I've tried him in. It stands out to me as clearly his best item in the current builds he's being used in. Maybe we'll see him, show up in some different builds later on. I think this one is a very cool ability, kind of scaling up the attack anytime he gets attacked, but a lot of casters going around right now, so I think that's a little bit too conditional. And then Idol of Shaarj, it's like I said, it's really, really hard to get off that third ability. So it's just pretty unlikely that that's going to be very relevant. So just to recap, defiled attack first, item 1, skill 2, and then you can kind of do the last ones in any order you see fit. But if you're going to be doing PvE, probably want to focus that one after those 3. So that is pretty much it for the upgrade priority guide for Shaarj. If you want to see any of the upgrade priority guides for the other mercenaries, I did do videos for all 3 of the different roles, so protectors, fighters, and casters, and I'll leave a link to those in the description if you want to check any of those out. But that is going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, do remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.